Hey guys, Kirsty Snyder and Daniel Kump here, ready to rock it out with our team tonight. We are on the 11th of October at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're on our Teachable Tuesday replays, be sure to put replay in the chat box below if you're watching this video on our playlist, and then be intentionally present just as you guys always do within our Facebook Lives for our team, all of that, okay? Tonight we're going to be talking yet again about short form videos. But the reason we're going to talk about it is because it truly is the gateway into anything else. Okay. It's the gateway into anything else. And if you have not yet figured out how to do short form videos, the reason we keep grilling about it, the reason we keep referring to it, the reason we keep teaching on it for like the last month almost is because it really is the gateway into anything else, whether that's a YouTube series, whether that is a Facebook group, whether that is to direct message someone, have them find you elsewhere, not just on a place like TikTok, etc. You've got to master short form videos. And so we're talking about it again tonight, giving you even more help, even more examples of what to clone, what to do, because what we're doing lately is what's really, really working. Yes, you're following the formula of hook, build up, present, value, call to action, but it's also in the sense of, do you guys know what POV is? Let's just pull the room, see if you guys know what it is. Do you know what POV stands for? I'm going to give you a couple examples tonight about POV and what's been working pretty dang well for Daniel, for me, for Catherine. Catherine, you guys, is such a stellar example of POV. Yep, point of view. And it's just text on the screen. And it's you doing something in the background, whether that's you being cute and dancing, or which you don't have to do, by the way. So toss that assumption aside. Or it's you filling up the dishwasher, or it's you typing on the computer. Whatever it is, it's working. And so we're here to help you replicate what's currently working right now. That still goes along with hook, build up, present, value, call to action. But for all of you people who are like, I don't want to talk, I'm new, I don't know what to say, we're going to debunk that again, because it's that important. Okay. So Daniel, any thoughts? Accountability.
Yeah, a crap ton of thoughts. Where do I begin? What's going on, everybody? So yeah, guys, plain and simple, like if you just kind of go back and look at the last few, or like, I mean, all of the Teachable Tuesdays got loads of nuggets and value and everything, but if you really just dissect the last three or four, I mean, they're just riddled with stuff that is going to debunk anybody that's out there being like, I'm shy, I'm nervous, I don't know what to say. And it's much easier to come up with the excuses versus just going out there and doing it. And we battle these questions all the time and they're the same regurgitated, recycled questions of, I don't have any income. What should I say? I don't know what to do because I don't have any results. And if we haven't debunked that already, we're really going to smash the crap out of that tonight. So if that's you and you've been in that, like that wheelhouse of like, I don't have any results, so, I don't know what to show, so I might as well just not make any videos. Like if that's you, then pay real close attention tonight, because this is going to be right up your alley. But what we're going to show you is literally, exactly just like we did weeks ago, like exactly what to say, how to say it. And we're going to give you a challenge tonight. We're going to give you a challenge at the end of tonight. And should you accept this challenge, now, realistically, I don't know how many people we got on here. We usually have between 40 and 50 by the time we get rolling. I really hope every single one of you accepts this challenge. So we're going to do that. We're going to roll that out. And we're going to give you a specific direction and show you exactly what to do. You literally just have to go do it. And it's going to be so freaking simple. And when I'm going to give you two different options to go do it. And one of the other things I want to talk about, and I'm going to allow him, if he wants to talk about it too, is you guys have heard us say this before, and we'll kind of save this for the end because this is really good. It's really important. And it's really, really, really been impactful for me and him and our team over like the last 48 hours since the event. Is I want to share with you guys a little story, and I want to have a little special guest come out if he's up for it. You guys have heard me say the phrase, where the energy goes, the money, what? Christy knows what I'm talking about here. where your energy goes, the money. Finish that. What's that last word there? Where your energy goes, the money flows. Yeah, Joel got it. Right. Exactly. So we got a really, really cool, awesome and amazing story that I want to share with you guys. We'll save that one for the end right there. But Kirsty, anything before we kind of dive into kind of showing everybody exactly like what's happened to me and, obviously the document and everything else we're going to unfold tonight?
Mm-hmm. I would just say, you guys pay attention, even those on the replay, Teachable Tuesday replays, pay attention, because the reason we're regurgitating short form videos, the reason we continue to talk about it is truly because it's the gateway into anything else. I'll give you a literal example. Right now, as of what's today, Tuesday, 13 days ago, I officially monetized on YouTube, and I've made just under $2,400 from YouTube alone. That's not just because YouTube is working and I'm following all the training for YouTube. Listen, that is because my short form videos are leading to YouTube. So when you master short form videos, the sky is the limit. But you've got to understand the concepts and get rid of the assumptions of, I don't have income, I can't do it, I don't know what to say, I'm awkward. You're right. You're right. I guess you're awkward. You're right. I guess you can't do it. Would you rather be right or would you rather have results? We say that all the time, but really, really think about that tonight, because as we go through things, as we've done the last, 4 Teachable Tuesdays in a row, let's say this is the 4th or 5th one in a row, where we've specifically talked about short form videos, all the other things, the Facebook group, the series on YouTube, the playlist, the information, none of that matters unless you have an organic, free way of driving traffic to those entities, which is what, guys? Short form videos. Okay. So be sure to pay attention tonight, because I know I've discussed this before, but we're approaching it in a different way through a lot more simplicity, from having things like POV, point of view, compared to you like having to sit and edit and be cute and point and dance and say the right thing and bookend stuff. Like, this is going to make it so you guys literally have no reason not to do like 3 to 5 short form videos a day if you're doing it in this way that we'll talk about here in just a sec. Make sense?
Boom.
Yes. No.
Makes
Are you
sense
guys
to
like
me.
already asleep? Someone had Julie. Do you have an actual question, or did you accidentally raise your hand or lower hand? Let me know.
You want me to share my screen first, or do you want to get into the doc first?
You can share your screen. That's fine.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So let's kind of share and show you guys what's going on right here. So there's a really simple tool. And let me just kind of explain to you guys my point of view, right? And this is a really cool part where I was actually talking about this on Friday night at the executive event in Atlanta, where, you guys have heard this phrase before, kind of where the student becomes the master or the student becomes the teacher. And, I look to Kirsty for, even though I've been in the network marketing game longer, I've been in the online space longer, and I'm the one who sponsored Kirsty into here. I look to her for direction and for, ideas, because frankly, let's just call it what it is. Her social media, short forms and even YouTube channel is performing better than mine right now. So I could get all butthurt and be like, oh, well, yeah, I'll just, yeah. But the smart person would be like, maybe I should pay attention to what she's doing, because maybe it's actually working. So there's this really awesome little tool, which I learned from Kirsty, by the way, called Sort for TikTok. It's a free tool. It's a Chrome plugin. So I was looking for ideas for short form videos. And I said, hey, let me go to Kirsty's TikTok. And you want to make sure that you're not logged in. Okay, so I'm not logged in here. And You can do this on a tablet. You can do this on a Mac, on a PC, on a laptop, desktop, whatever. And I just go grab the Sort for TikTok Chrome plugin. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. And then you literally just hit start, and then it sorts the videos highest engaged to lowest. So literally all I did, and all you can do too, is I went to this video and I literally started, I started recording and cloning it. I went to this video and so on and so on. So what I want to do is literally just show you guys some examples here of what you can do too. Let's take this video right here. Okay. This video has 24,200 views, 24,200 views. So this is guys, this is literally exactly what I did. And you can follow along and you can do the same exact thing. And we're going to roll out a challenge. I'm going to give you guys a video to literally go clone tonight. And I'm going to give you specific direction of exactly what to do. And anyone can do this, regardless of your results, regardless of age, background, ability, whatever. We're going to tell you exactly what to type and what to do. Just go do it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this video right here. Okay. This, 1 second right here. So literally I'm going to tap on it here. Some music playing, right? It's a 7-second video. What does it say on the video? When I have a free training that'll pay you every Wednesday like clockwork, 100% remote, and yet you keep scrolling. And it's literally just her typing on her computer, and that's it. Okay. And again, this video has thousands and thousands of views. It has 800 likes, 53 comments. And I was like, damn, that's it? Like, wait, that's it? Like, that's all it is? So what did I do? I went over here, and so now we'll go over to my TikTok page. We'll do the same exact thing. We'll do sort, and we'll scroll it around. And then look, I made the same exact video of me typing on a computer, and I posted this like, what, 3 days ago, and it's got 13,000 views. Same exact thing. Now, was that hard or challenging or difficult for me to do? I mean, I don't know. Watch the video. It's literally 6 seconds long, and it says the same exact thing. Now, question. Did we show income? Did we, do anything weird and crazy and out of the ordinary? Did we did I have to show income? Did I have to speak? No, like I barely smiled, Did
Daniel even make an edit aside from having the copythissite.com appear at the end? On mine, I didn't even have that. I just had my domain in the description. There was literally nothing that went into it. All it was, okay, record. I'm going to act like I'm typing. Okay, I'm going to be done. You could seriously pick any song. His is like one from YouTube that he uses all the time. Mine was, I don't even know what it was. And then the copy sold itself. Copy meaning content, like the words on the screen. There was no bookends to chop. There was no extra breath to take out. There was no overlay of things and have something pop up at a different time. Literally, the whole thing is right there. It's 5, 6, 7 seconds long.
Yeah. And
very, very
almost
simple.
400 likes, 15 comments. And again,
and
that
by
was
the
just
way,
stars.
Daniel barely got back on TikTok last week, probably exactly a week ago, and he's already at about 1,300 followers. The reason
this
it
account
works is because it's simple.
Literally a week old. Now check this out. The same exact video. Okay. The same exact video here on my YouTube channel. And I have 5 different YouTube accounts that I use for shorts. And this is just an example of one of them. Every single video, every single account that I posted that same exact video to had over 1,000 views on YouTube. So that's 5,000 plus. Some of them had over 2,400, but let's just say roughly over 5,000 views here on YouTube. And 13,000 views on TikTok, Facebook Reels, same exact thing. I don't even know. Let me check the Facebook Reel, because that's probably close to 1,000 views on Reels.
And
So guys,
understand, because it's a 5 to 7 second video, you guys, it's someone literally taking the time to read what you wrote. And there's enough movement or entertainment, so to speak, in the background that it keeps their attention. So it's not you just like sitting there like a weirdo. It's he
Mhm.
was typing. Okay. So what if you were loading the dishwasher? So what if you were opening the fridge? So what if you were dancing with your kid? Like there's
Yep.
some type of something happening, but then there's quick content that's readable, by the way.
Yep.
Don't use like on TikTok, for example, if you guys are doing text and you're not putting the bold black outline behind the color, it's going to be harder to read.
Yeah.
It will 100% be harder to read. So make sure to use things that you can actually read, not so it's like
Yeah. So like you can see the
harder
print
to
here.
read.
It's even though it's a red font, it has a white outline, so it kind of
Yep.
pops out a little bit.
Yep. So it's easy to read. Otherwise, people keep
And
scrolling. They're like, what the heck? I don't know what I'm reading.
and here's what's super crazy. So I made okay. So you guys see here, like I'll give you guys a perfect example. So this video here, this video here, this video here, this video down here. I got this little. Hang on a sec. Oops. I got this video guy in the way here. So yeah, here's another one here. This video over here. I mean, that's literally what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the last 10 videos. So half of my videos don't have any talking at all.
Mhm.
And 2,400 views, 4,500 views, 13,000 views, 26,000 views, no talking,
Right.
like zero talking. So stop worrying about having to say the perfect thing and literally just go clone what we know is working. It's the whole entire point of, I'm just going to jump on a soapbox here for a second. It's the whole entire point of this team training site. This is what's working. And I'm going to try to say this in a really, really nice way. When we were at the event,
You should unshare so people can see your passion.
yeah, when we were at the event, okay, we saw a lot of different people speak on stage. And this is really important. We saw a lot of different people speak on stage, people that have had past results, people that are, that have been in the industry for a long, long time. And they're rolling out, it's not live yet, but they're rolling out with Savings Highway. They're rolling out, in my opinion, a really cool bonus structure. And they're going to wrap a contest around it. And it's going to run through the end of the year. And you'll see it. It's going to be really, really cool. There's going to be great prizes. And, just like the last contest that we've done, it's going to be great prizes, a lot of money, etc. And when they were talking about how to really get out there and how to go promote, they were talking about what I call theory, meaning that all you need to do is go do X, Y, and Z. If everyone could just go do X, Y, and Z, this could really work. Mm-hmm. And what I call that is teaching theory. Okay. They're teaching theory. And although the theory, in theory, could actually work. However, our team, the funnel team, the team that you are a part of, is living practice. And pardon my French, but there's a huge fucking difference between the two. Block your ears. I'm getting real. Okay. There's a huge difference between the two. Mm-hmm. And actually, believe it or not, to give credit to my wife, I stole this line from One Tree Hill. When Clay was talking to the professor about one of Nathan's courses. Anyway, for all you One Tree Hill fans out there. And they were talking about his sports agency and the fact that the teacher in the college course was teaching theory, but he wasn't living in the real world. He wasn't practicing out in the real world. It was like teaching law. But if you don't actually go practice law, it's a big difference.
Right.
See, the folks on stage and like talking about this new bonus and how to go promote it and how to get out there and how to go help get two and fill your whole matrix up and make $1 bajillion a month. It's all teaching theory. Mm-hmm. They haven't actually done it. We are living practice, meaning what we're teaching you, we are practicing and doing every effing day. What's in our team training site, we live, eat, shit, and breathe that every single day. Right. We teach you because it freaking works.
Right.
We don't teach you because we think it might work. We
Right.
teach it to you because we know it works.
And we've tested it, and we don't give you guys anything that does not work. So I'll give an example. Pinterest idea pins, same idea as YouTube Shorts, same idea as just any repurposed short form video. There's no proof yet on our team, whether from me, Daniel, whoever else, that doing it in this, that way, specifically for Pinterest idea pins, that works. Can it work? Yes, but we would never teach you guys something that's like, I don't know, maybe try it and see. Like, no. If you're cloning everything that we talk about and have talked about over the last month with short form videos, it has no choice but to work. It's just a matter of you actually going and doing it, not thinking or talking or worrying about it, but doing it, letting go of what you think should or shouldn't happen, and then choosing to be consistent from then on out. One short form video a week, one short form video a day won't be enough. And doing it just on one platform, like just TikTok, will not be enough. And it's not because you all of a sudden have to have like this huge influx of extra time. It's just like we've always said, it's creating habits. It's creating the habit of getting used to creating it on TikTok or CapCut and then repurposing it on Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. 4 platforms. Easy to do when you're in the habit, but starting out, whether you're brand spanking new or you're not, it's going to feel like an exercise. It's going to feel like you're stretching a muscle, because you are. You're stretching a muscle mentally in having the time to do it and executing it accordingly without wasting time coming up with all these details for why you can't or how it's consuming your time. Okay. A lot of you guys are like, well, I don't have the time to post 3 videos a day. Yes, you do. Just like you have time to pee on the toilet. Like, you literally have the time. You're just not compounding what you're already doing. So habit stack. When you're waiting on laundry, go do 3 short form videos. When you are clocking out of work, don't get in your car till you do 1 short form video. Whatever it is, have it be like you take it seriously, because then you'll be paid seriously. Okay. So everything that we have for you guys is the actual how-to. Everything that we're coming from for this is how to do short form videos. This is the formula. This is examples of POV. Here's examples of whatever. Go clone this and that. We want you to be accountable to it, which is why we're going to give you a challenge tonight. But we also want you to want to be accountable to it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, you guys? 38 of you live, 38 comments. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Let me know.
Curious. Let me just show one more example, and then I'll kick it. We can go over your document. I'll kick it back to you. So,
sure.
So guys, like this quote right here, like this is a breadwinner. This is a money winner right here. Okay. So you guys can note this, comment this. One quick nugget here too. This is a TikTok sound, Sunrise Official Sound Studio. That's an official TikTok sound. That sound is in CapCut for those of you guys that use CapCut. One of the main reasons why I use that audio a lot, and I use that audio, for me, I use that audio on non-speaking videos. Now the question is why? Why do I keep using that same audio? There's one main reason. One, it's catchy. And I actually had people comment on my videos, hey, what song is that? What song is that? But it's also for monetization on YouTube, it doesn't have copyright strikes. That's one of the main reasons why I use that audio, because when I upload that same thing to, my bad. When I upload it to YouTube, I don't have copyright strikes. So that's one of their main reasons.
I made a note on the doc for that. So thanks for that.
So this quote right here, when I have a free training that'll pay you every Wednesday like clockwork. Okay, everyone screenshot this. Screenshot those words right now. When I have, because you guys are going to need this for later. Just a hint, nudge wink. Okay, when I have a free training that'll pay you every Wednesday like clockwork, 100% remote, and yet you keep scrolling. Okay. Notice how the words are. Notice how they're spaced out. Notice the little ... Notice everything on here right now. Take a screenshot, write it down. Don't worry, we'll come back to it. Okay. So I took that same exact phrase and I think of the teaching, literally what it says, I have a free training that'll pay you. So what did I do This was at the conference. So I took the same exact quote, same exact music. Nothing changed. I didn't speak in this video. I'll play the video for you right now. All I did is I looked on my laptop. I scrolled up. I looked at the stage. I scrolled back down to my laptop. Now, I do show income in this video, but again, you don't have to show income. Remember the previous video? I was literally just typing on my damn Mac. Like, that's it. And I'm gonna give you two different examples of how to use a video like this. Okay. So play this. Literally just, I scroll up, I scroll back down, show the income, point up. That's the video. That's it. 6 seconds, super short and sweet. Okay. Now, and that's it. But you notice literally the words are the same, the exact words, same song, same everything. All I did is I took the same exact concept and I regurgitated it. Look at this video, 26,000 views. I doubled what this video did. Okay. 26,000 views by doing the same exact thing. So what does that mean? It means you can recycle similar forms of content. You can 100% recycle it. Okay. So this is quick, easy stuff that literally anybody can do. So sort for TikTok, go to my channel, go to Kirsty's channel, go to anybody else's channel and see what the top performing videos are and literally just go clone them. Okay. So that's not tonight's challenge. We're going to roll out the challenge a little bit later. And we're going to tell you guys exactly what to do once you actually complete the challenge, what to do from there.
And the thing is too, you guys, and I really hope this is what you're picking up on, is it's not meant to have it be frustrating as a new person or like Jason Perez, who's been in for like 9 months. Okay. It's meant to be whether you started today, this morning, you started last week, you met us live for the first time over the weekend, or you're like, hi, I'm a seasoned pro. It's meant to be where you're replicating what is proven to work. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no, I wonders. It's, well, if it worked for her, why can't it work for me? I'm literally going to replicate the same thing. And it means that you're right there to have success, but you have to be consistent. Just because you put up a video that, blah, 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 and yet you keep scrolling and it's you typing at the computer, whatever. Oh, well, I can't do it because I don't have a computer. BS. Have it be where you're loading your dishwasher. Like, have it be where you're replicating the same idea. You could literally clone it, have it be the exact same. I put mine out. Daniel replicated the same thing. We had very, very similar results. So why wouldn't you? It's not because his TikTok is more established. He started it last week, right? He barely has like 1,300 followers. Whether you've got 30 followers or you're like 100,000 followers on Instagram like Catherine, or you're a person who gets kicked off, hi, welcome to the club, like me, okay? You too can do this, but you guys get so much in your head for, but I'm new, I can't. Oh my gosh, I swear, if I hear that noise one more time, I'm going to slap you. You know what I mean? Like, stop. You're just, when you talk and say that you cannot for XYZ reason, all I hear is noise. Because all I hear is your insecurity coming out when really you have what it takes. But you've got to actually go do it in order to know you have what it takes. Make sense, guys? Okay, so let's share my document here. Okay. And I'm going to share this with you guys as well. Let's see. Copy. Let's get it in the chat. And then for those on the replay, this document link will be in the description below this video. So click on the description and you'll see it. Now, guys. Okay, we're going to talk about this right here, first and foremost. I did this a couple times ago too. I hope you guys are taking the affirmations seriously, because when you actually do these affirmations and you actually say things like this, maybe not these verbatim, but maybe these verbatim, whatever resonates most with you, your consistency brings you consistent income. That is true. You're creative with every piece of content. That is true. So please pay attention to that. Pay freaking attention to that. Having something be brought in the present moment. It's a hack I learned from my used to be partner, Bob Proctor. How many of you guys know him? Okay. I used to work with him directly before he passed this year. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have consistent income. I'm so happy and grateful now that each piece of content lands in the right hands. I'm so happy and grateful now that I easily make time for my business. Like, bring it into the present moment and really, really dive into what you're affirming so that you can actually know you're capable. Because so many of you guys might be the cloning machine, but your attitude, your mentality sucks. So adopt affirmations that bring you up. Stop telling yourself that you can't for a BS reason that is just noise. Dill? Put Dill in the chat if you agree. Okay. Okay. And these are kind of silly, but what do we say? Call to action is where you're talking to them like a 2-year-old. So right now I'm talking to you guys like your 2-year-old. Where to film? I swear on my freaking life. If I see one more time that you guys are recording a video and it's the same thing, but a different color background, I'm going to lose it. Walk around, be active as it like, if you guys are like me and you talk with your hands, freaking talk with your hands. Don't just be like, you're not a freaking robot. Please walk around.
Let me point something out really quick.
Yes.
There's literally an actual case study. Like this is, and you could Google this, you can look it up, you can do whatever you want, but like the whole point of a moving background, and you guys will notice me sometimes, like I'll literally be in my chair and I'll be recording if anyone watches my short form videos, and literally like I'm spinning or I'm almost moving with the background like moving, like, and it's the same thing when, you know, the very first thing, where to film, walk around. A moving background, there's a psychology there. There's a subconscious thing there that the reason for that is you're actually going to pay attention to the video more. It's not necessarily what's said that gets your attention. It's the moving background that gets your attention, and you're more willing to pay attention to the video if the background is moving. Perfect.
Just like a video trailer. It wouldn't just be like, here, let's interview the main characters and what did you do today with a different black or red background or something. It would be them doing something. Think
about this. How many times, and now that I say this, you're going to be like, oh my God, I get it now. How many times have you seen a clip on the news and a news anchor is doing a clip and they're walking towards the camera, or you see a car commercial and the person's walking towards the camera, or you see some sort of commercial and the person is walking from one place to another, even if it's 5 feet, they're just moving a little bit just to have the camera follow the person. It's because of the moving background. It's the psychology behind when you watch something and you see the background move, you're going to pay more attention to it. That's why we say things like move around, change the background. Don't just sit in the same spot and record multiple clips with the same exact background. You move and adjust the background, or you can be walking or moving. It's like there's a psychology there. It's for a very, very specific reason. And I guarantee you now that if you, like, when we're done here, if you guys go watch TV, go watch, you'll pick up on it. You'll see it exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see it in commercials. You'll see it in the news. You'll see it with like news anchors and stuff like that. It's a very, very common thing in marketing. It's very, very common. So, you know, we're not just saying it because it's cool and trendy. It's like there's an actual science behind it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sorry, children on point. Okay, so you guys treating you like a 2-year-old, but you know, hopefully these ideas help. Even something. Okay, so Casey, brand new, by the way. Welcome, Casey. You guys having, where is it? TV on in the background. Do you know how well that works? Because people watch your video because they're trying to see what movie is playing. They're trying to see, oh, what show is she watching? Oh, what are her kids looking at? Oh, whatever, right? Again, Why do you want that? Engagement purposes, yes, but it's not just like, oh, here's a trending sound. Can you imagine if we only taught you how to do trending sounds? What we're teaching you is to have actual content that's engaging, that's proven to work when you have it in the right formula. Okay. So, lawn chair, stand up out of your chair, be at the playground, check into the movies, get some ice cream, like eat a banana, whatever it is. Okay. It's not about you, like, I don't know, eating the actual ice cream. It is about the movement, though, and the subconscious belief of like, oh, it's middle of the day. She's eating ice cream. Good for her. She's not at a clock in, clock out job. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, you guys? Let me
There's
know.
also there's a lot to be said about what's in your background
Yeah.
and the fact that you can say a lot without saying anything. And we've talked about this in other trainings too. So as an example, a lot of the times I'll take my camera and I'll film. So my camera's out here and it's facing this way. So what is in the background right now? I got my microphone. I got a light. I got a tripod that's on a stand right here. And I got the MacBook. I got my vision board up here. I got what? I got like officey stuff, right? And I'm not saying like you guys need to go all have the same stuff, but I can record a video facing this way with my camera facing my desk, right? And you guys can do the same thing. You could have a tablet open, you could have a notebook and a pen on the table or something. But what is like, you can say a lot without saying anything. I could literally make an entire 10-second video just talking, and I can have this stuff in the background. And what is that going to do for my video? That's going to give me posture. That's going to give me credibility. And I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say that I work from home. I don't have to say that I'm an entrepreneur. I don't have to say that I make a full-time income. Literally, like you guys hear, like, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? It's the same thing with a video. You can make a 10-second video. And if you see the person in the background and you see a microphone and a MacBook and lighting and everything, it's like, this guy probably knows what he's talking about, right? So use props when you have the opportunity to use props. So even if it's a desktop computer, a laptop, or whatever, a notebook, it doesn't matter.
You're putting on chapstick, you're walking into the movies. I mean, you're walking into the movies, say you intentionally post that on a Monday. The intent behind you walking into the movies or sitting down with your popcorn bowl, and then the copy on the screen is, I have a free training that will help you with this. It's 100% remote, yet you keep scrolling. What do they feel? What do they see? She's at the movies and I'm seeing this on Monday afternoon. That's it. I'm jealous. I wonder what her free training is. You know what I mean? Putting on your socks, as simple and dumb as that is, the reason I suggested something like that is because if you have content on the screen for them to read and it's a 5, 7, 8-second video, and there's still the formula, call to action, there's value, there's a call to action, all that kind of stuff. You're putting on your socks, you're about to go outside, you're sitting at your desk, whatever it is, there's engagement to that. But understand, this is all supposed to be altered and edited towards you. So don't think, I can't do it because I don't like ice cream. I can't do it because I hate the movies. I don't do it because I never do the dishes. Like, stop giving yourself excuses. These are just examples. Now go replicate what we're trying to tell you. Make sense? Now, we've said this a billion times, but, you know, I'm just going to get faster with ya. Fine. Make eye contact. For the freaking love. Stop looking down. If we were in person, it'd be like you're looking at my chin or my throat. Stop. I'm up here. I'm up here. Make eye contact with yourself in the camera. Don't look down at the red button or however you're recording. Look up. Make eye contact. Act like you want to connect with them. Okay. Have good lighting. Not hidden like a creep in the closet. For example, Sim, right now, if she were to record a video compared to Julie, Julie's lighting is not awesome, but at least you can see her face. Sim is more like, I'm chilling in my closet, right? Which is okay. The only time you do that is when it's like from dark to light in a different clip, it engages. But to have the whole video be dark, it's like, what are you doing? Like, why is there no, I want to see your face. I want to see your expression. Okay. As you guys know, I talk with my hands probably way too much, but really, psychologically, I don't know what it is. And literally, don't take this literally. This is just an example. But when you wear the color blue and your call to action, the wording is in blue or one or the other, and you go like this and you use your hand like you're offering something, psychologically, they trust you more without even knowing it. So you want a hack psychologically? Why do you think I have blue in my background? I use my hands all the time because it's an inviting thing. What was that?
Because certain colors stand for certain things, and blue is a communication color.
There you go. There you go. Okay, express too much. I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If you guys have ever been in a musical or you've been on stage or you've supported like a family or friend who has been on stage, they have a ton of freaking makeup, right? In the audience, it doesn't look funny, but when you're with them in person, you're like, holy freak, how much bronzer do you need type thing. Same thing with your videos. Express, use your face, smile. Okay. Do something that allows them to know you instead of you being like, da, 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 da. Okay, I'm a robot. My name is Robot Kirsty. I mean, shoot, Okay, so a couple things here. Post 3 times daily. Cool. So you guys, all of this right here, which I'm not going to cover right now. All of these are like little mini things, just like Daniel just said. The ... 100% remote ... yet you keep scrolling. Here's your in between ... dots. Not limited to. Okay, these are literally just examples. 100% remote could also be completely working at home. Like, alter it, say it in a different way, but use the same concept. If you want it to be $200 to start instead of $20, if you want to say newbie tested instead of beginner friendly, I mean, alter it the way you see fit. Okay. POVs means point of view. Okay. I'm not going to go over these, but I hope you guys get the example. Obviously, don't say left your job after X months. For someone like Catherine, she left her 9 to 5 after 6 months, I believe it was. So for her, she would put in 6. Okay. Don't literally put X. When I grew up in a family who believed you have to go to college to be successful, but you broke the trend and now you know high income skills. Now you don't have to worry about money at all. Cool. So change out a phrase and put stop living paycheck to paycheck. Got out of debt completely. Didn't ever graduate. I'm the black sheep. Whatever you want to say. Okay. These are just examples. But have them be spaced out just like Daniel showed. The ... in between. Not too big, not too small. Make sure to pay attention to the water marks so you're not having it be too large and people can't actually read what you put. Okay. Way too many examples. Why would I give you all these examples? Because I want you to go clone it. Because I don't want to hear that you're not creative. You are. Ta-da, here's your formula. Seriously, copy and paste, Even something like this, how to earn $100 a day. Or, for example, this is from Catherine. She started out going like this. How to earn $100 extra a day. She had one pop-up text go, pick up a second job and don't have any free time. And then she had the next pop-up box go, or become an affiliate and work 1 hour a day, post on social media. The hook is how to make $100 a day. The buildup is, hey, you could go get a second job. The value is, or become an affiliate. And then what's the call to action? Either in her description, or like you guys in your description for whatever domain, your capture page, your YouTube channel, whatever. And then there's urgency there because it's such a quick, like, right? But a lot of these POVs, for example, aren't you editing when the text pops up and you being cute and pointing and all that jazz. It's literally taking what you have here and maximizing your time by having it be one sentence where there's not as many edits to do, or, you have it at a set duration or whatever else. Okay. Sort for TikTok hack, you guys, if you click on that, it'll take you to the actual Chrome extension to use. And for those of you paying attention, I know Casey asked this earlier. It's called Sunrise Official Sound Audio. That's good to use if you're going to repost it to YouTube Shorts. If not, then, I mean, you can't just have no sound if it's like a POV type thing. But for those of you who will talk, you don't have to do that. You could just turn this down all the way down. Okay. And then right here, I got, again, permission from Catherine to share what she does because 95, if not 98% of her stuff does not include income. It's all her just being cool, saying things, having content, having words on the screen that makes the person watch it. It's totally simple.
The cool part about that, though, and I think one of the big reasons why, I mean, just looking at what you got on screen right there, like one of the reasons why her videos get so many views. I mean, think about it. Like, just you can look at that one right there, and her videos are short, so they're probably 8 to 10 seconds on average.
Mhm.
We'll just say on average, and just go back to the main screen, Kiersey, so you can see them all. So here's the thing. You see how like the font, especially even when you're on a phone, like the font is a little small and you have to watch on average. I know for me, if I ever watch your videos, I have to watch the video more than once to read everything that's on the screen. So think about that. Like, it's everything in these videos is marketing, and it's awesome because like you don't have to use income. What you're doing tells a story, and like the way that she does it is brilliant because it forces people on average to watch the video more than once. Okay. And that's why even for like the videos that you did and then I replicated, Kiersey, like it's a 6-second video, right? So by the time someone realizes what they're watching, they're like, oh crap, I didn't catch that. And then they go watch it again.
But there's a difference between them watching it again because they're like, what did that say? And now they're annoyed. I mean, you could read it right here without even clicking into a video. You can already read what she's saying because she's choosing fonts that you can actually read, right? Mm-hmm. But then it's so quick and so good and enticing that people have to watch it again, but not because they're annoyed, but because they actually want to catch what she said because it follows a formula. Mm-hmm. Okay. So replicate what Catherine's doing. Okay. When you go right here, when you're on this doc, again, on the replay, it's in the description below this video. It's a hyperlink. So you kind of hover over it and then you're taken to her Instagram. Okay. Do what works. Do you guys want results now, or do you want to wait on increasing financially for like later when you finally get up the courage or the balls or the assumption that you're good enough? I mean, think about it, you guys. And it's as simple as that. Plenty of stuff that you guys can replicate, plenty of things that I want you to really, really pay attention to. Okay, I'm going to copy this and put it in the chat one more time. I want you guys to pay attention to how simple it is because there is literally no reason you can't go have like 30 pieces of content minimum from the things in that document. And the idea of like treating you like a 2-year-old for walk around, eat some ice cream, whatever. You're like, shut up, Kiersey. I know. But the reason I gave those examples is to have you think larger than, don't know what to say. Like, you do know what to say because you could literally copy and paste the content that we just gave you. And then you alter it again. So Daniel, for example, had that one that he cloned from me, blah, 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 blah. You keep scrolling. His next video, when you use sort for TikTok, is literally the same thing, except like one sentence is different. Mm-hmm. That's it. Say you put 1 hour a day instead of 2 hours a day. Say you say 100% remote instead of work from home. I mean, no degree needed compared to no prior experience. Accepting applications compared to start today. I mean, there are so many ways that you can alter that content, but you guys got to go do it. All of this is great. All of this is awesome, but we want you to go do the thing of what's working. Okay. So do you want to give the challenge and then have a special guest come on for a second?
Yeah, that sounds good. So let me I'll share my screen here.
Yeah.
And then we'll take you guys through the challenge. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to record a video, and we're going to give you the exact video to record. Okay. We're going to literally give you the exact video to record. And then I got to find the actual, here it is right here. Okay. So share my screen here. Boom. And boom.
And for those of you, as Daniel's pulling this up, for those of you who are thinking, but if we all do the same video, aren't people like, not, they're going to get bogged down with the same video? Aren't they going to like, are we like competing with each other? No, not at all. Why?
Yep. Don't worry about that.
Because Jamie compared to Jason, compared to Allison, compared to Bob, compared to Bryant, you all have a different audience. And when you post, how you post, all of those things are completely unique to you. We're still in collaboration. It's still not competing. Okay. So if you have that thought, toss it aside right now.
So here's what you're going to do. You're going to create the video. You're going to post it to whatever platforms you're going to post it to. And then you're going to take a screenshot of that. And you're going to come here to this post that says, for those of you guys who attended Teachable Tuesday. Okay. And you're going to post it here. You're literally going to take the screenshot, you don't have to post the link to your video. Just post a screenshot of your video here. And let us know that you actually took the challenge. Now, I want to see how many people. Now, before I give you the content, if you're up for this, comment challenge. If you guys are up for this. Now, it should be literally like all of you, because this is going to be really simple. So easy. If you guys are up for the challenge, comment the word challenge. Okay. And I challenge you, every single one of you, to do this, regardless of skill, ability, age, channels, how many followers you do or don't have. Just do it. Just get off your butt and go do it. Get over yourself and go do it. Don't overthink it. Just go do it. That's it. That's literally it. Okay. So comment challenge if you accept this. Now here's what you're going to do. Okay. You are literally going to replicate this same exact video right here. Okay. So this video is literally, mine's 7 seconds long. Oops, my bad. Mine is 7 seconds. I think Kirsty's is 6 or 7 seconds. That's it.
And pick whatever song. It doesn't have to be the Sunrise one. It doesn't have to be Badass Woman Like Me. Whatever. Pick a song.
This is the phrase you're going to use right here. Okay. You're going to use the same exact phrase. When I have a free training that'll pay you every Wednesday like clockwork, ... 100% you space, 100% remote, ... space, and yet ... you keep scrolling. Now, Kirsty, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm just going to give you the 2 examples. Okay. Kirsty has no link. For me, what I did is I left I only put the link in like the last second and a half. I popped it in there right at the last second and a half. Okay. You guys can do whatever you want. If you want to put your link in there, put your link in there. If you don't want to put your link in there, don't put your link in there. But just use this phrase, 6-7 second video of literally you just typing on a computer. Now, if you're about to say, but Daniel, I don't have a tablet. I don't have a computer. What do I do now? Watch this. This is exactly what you're going to do. This video right here. Okay. So you see right here, instead of me, everyone see me. I'm literally just sitting at a table with my and I have a very similar phrase on the screen. Don't pay attention to the phrase, or screenshot it. If you want to use it later, you can. It's the same exact concept. Okay. You could literally be sitting down on your phone. Just start texting someone, anyone. It doesn't really matter. Just start texting or typing with your thumbs on your phone and have somebody walk behind you. By the way, this was Kirsty walking behind me because I was literally like, hey, grab my phone, do this. And I just gave her some quick direction and she did it. But literally just walk behind me. And that's literally all she did. And then I cut some other clips in there. You don't have to do that. Just have someone walking behind you doing that same exact thing. Okay. Yep. So literally walking behind you, and you can have that same exact quote from before. So either one. So if you have a laptop, put yourself typing on a laptop, typing on a computer, typing on a desktop. And all Kirsty did is literally just put the phone off to the side. I have a little box over here to my right, and I just tilted my phone up against that and I press record. And that's it. That's how that video was made. So like literally.
And I know all of that, what Daniel said seems silly to some, like, duh, just use your phone. Okay, cool. What we're trying to do right now in explaining almost too much and too detailed and too simple is so many of you guys overthink it. So many of you guys pull out the excuse from your pocket and you're like, but I have a computer. It's like, so what the freak, what? Like, what if you did the same thing, but you were typing on your phone? Like, you know what I mean? So be innovative. Don't limit yourself to the examples we've given. Go be innovative for what is actually dynamic for you. You know,
same exact concept here. You see how, like, again, point of view, like how the phone, like where I'm sitting compared to what device I'm on. You could be sitting in that same exact position and on the phone and just have somebody literally record you for like 6 seconds. Someone record
you could even have like your kid's toy cell phone. I've done videos before where I'm like, hello, with my kid's cell phone. That's like a toy, you know? So be innovative. Don't limit yourself and don't pull the excuse out of your pocket saying that you cannot do it. Now in the chat and underneath this video, okay, if you're on the replay, will be the exact link for you commenting on that long-standing Teachable Tuesday post. Do I care if you guys do it tonight or next week, or you forget, or you never do it? No, I don't. What I do care about is if you want to be accountable to yourself and have actual income, you've got to start doing the things, not just thinking about it, not just hoping that you have time, but like creating the time and doing it. Who is it? Roy? Roy, are you here? I don't know if you're here tonight. I think you might be with family. Roy said it best last week, whatever it was. You guys, do you remember it? If he thinks to himself, if I was making 10 grand a month with this, would I create the time today? Yes. And then he goes and does it. Because the only way for him to get that $10,000 a month is to do it now. It's to act right now from the end result as if you deserve it now, even though it's not in your physical world yet. Okay. So no more time excuses. No more, I don't know how. The POV type examples that we gave in the Google document are literally, just go clone them. They work. And if you need additional resources, because there's only 10, let's say, that I put there, I don't know, go watch Catherine, go look at the other Teachable Tuesdays, go pay attention to the documents that we've shared, because there are so many videos for you to clone. So many that we know work. It's not based on theory. It's based on proof. And if you want proven income in your bank account every single Wednesday, you really got to go do the thing that's proven to work. Okay.
Jay, let me answer that. Like, it doesn't matter what platform you post it on. You can post it on TikTok. You can do shorts. You can do Insta. It doesn't matter. Just go make the video and post it. That's it. That's all we care about.
One screenshot for tonight's Teachable Tuesday, or can we do several screenshots?
Yeah, just take the action. That's the whole point here. Take the action.
Just take the action.
And let me be super blunt. Like, and I think Dwight asked, like, is there, like, what's a good offer instead of a free training video? Guys, let me be super freaking crystal clear. Go do exactly what we just said. If you guys are sitting there being like, well, what if I don't know this? And what if that? And what, but this and but that? Get your big old butt out of the way and just go do exactly what we just said.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
Don't overthink it. Just do.
Yep. Just do it.
Don't overthink it. Just do.